Hello SLAPAFISH community and welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the Bat Chat on Sand River, or what I've been calling it, the River of Sand. So the Bat Chat is a tier 10 French autoloading medium tank, as you can see right here. It's a tier 10, it's one of the few tier 10s that actually gets upgrades. So there's actually 3 packages you could put on this tank. One gets a 90mm gun, one gets a 100mm gun, and one gets a 105mm gun. And I'm using the 105mm gun, which is the same identical gun on the MX-13-105. Now the Bat Chat is very similar to the MX-13-105, so that's why I'm kind of releasing both of those videos at the same time, in the same day, let's say that. But I do want to say this before I get onto that. So, I am going to be, since French and British are on track, the entire tech trees, I'm going to be, since they're on sale, and you get extra XP for playing the tanks, I'm going to be doing a video about every tier 10 French and British tier 10 I own. I've redone the 30B, redid the 13-105, I don't remember what other ones I've done, but I've done a couple, several ones, so yeah. And I also done the Chieftain. I've done the 13-105, the 30B, and the Chieftain. So, now I'm going to be doing, in the future, I'm going to be doing the Manticore, Centurion Action 10, the FV-4202, the 4005, the Conqueror gun carriage, the Bat Chat. Oh wait, we're doing the Bat Chat right now. Hello. The Amex M454, and the Foch 155, and I may throw some Crimson tanks in there, like the Hydra, the Minotaur, and the Ragnarok, because they're on sale for this week. Only for this week, and you'll probably have to wait until entirely of next year to buy them again. So now let's talk about this Bat Chat. Now the Bat Chat, like I said, gets 3 package upgrades. I'm not going to be talking about the other 2 like I would do on the Foch 155 or the Amex M454. I'm just going to be talking about the one everybody uses, which is the fully upgraded gun of the 105mm. It doesn't matter if you... So yeah, let's talk about the 105mm, which is the exact gun I'm using in this round. So, I do want to say this, you only get 30 rounds in this tank, and you'll see in this gameplay that will start being a problem. And it usually is a problem in the Bat Chat all the time, and don't worry, I have plenty of time to talk about the Bat Chat. So, the Bat Chat gets a 5.46 rounds per minute, does 390 damage per shot. Has a DPM of 2,129, penetration 259, standard and premium penetration is 330, accuracy is 0.38, aim time is 2.7. Also is a 5-round autoloader that has the interclick reload of, hold on, I had to get to it, 2.73, which is the same thing on the MX-13-105. Gun depression 6 degrees and gun elevation is 11 degrees. Now, what's interesting, as I'm saying right now, the view range of this tank is 400. Why do I find that interesting? Well, the tier 10 French light tank only gets 390 meters view range, and this tank gets 400, and it's a medium tank. And the second range for this tank is 750. You have 1,800 hit points, stationary concealment is 30%, and moving concealment is 22%. Now the engine for this tank is 28.48 horsepower per ton, 65 forward, and 23 reverse. Armor absolutely sucks, don't really need to talk about that. So now the equipment I'm using on this tank is a vertical stabilizer, binocs, and camo net. And the crew I'm running has swimming lessons, Deadeye, controlled impact, camouflage, green thumb, mentor, brother's arms, sixth sense, and training repairs. Now, let me actually say this about the Bat Chat before I start talking about anything else. Now, the Bat Chat is not one of my favorite tanks. I usually play the 13-105, but the Bat Chat is a very favorite of the community. but I don't really like playing the bat chat. This is my 26th battle in the tank, okay? And I think I've been having a year, and this is 9 the crew that I have. The crew that's in my bat chat right now is 9 the crew I have for the tank. It's for the AMX ELC Blitz, for the French wheel light tanks, whenever they come in. And yeah. And also, yeah. So now let's talk about the bat chat. The bat chat, how do you play this tank? What is it good for? Now, you may have seen or wonder, why do I have Binox and Camonet on the bat chat? Well, I've been told by a lot of people and seen videos on this tank, and also that's how I kind of play it, is at the very beginning of the match, you really want to like snipe with your bat chat. Also, basically, why do I keep mentioning the 13105 instead of the MX-30B, which is the other tier 10 French medium tank? Is because the AMX 13105 and the bat chat 25-ton play almost identical. Okay? So with the bat chat 25-ton, you want to, at the very beginning of the battle, you really want to like start sniping and conserve your hit points. And also, when there's like no lights on your team, or when your lights have died, you can go run out there and just go spot, or you can passive scout. And this tank is actually pretty good at passive scouting. And here comes the ammo problem. Now, we only have 10 rounds left. And I had to run away from that E100 because I ran out of ammo. I couldn't help my friendly E100 anymore. I left that E100 on like 40 something hit points. I'm like, I'm sorry, E100. But anyway, yeah, the bat chat. Basically, at the very beginning of the match, you kind of just want to snipe and try to, like, active scout. And you could also passive scout. And at the very end, when the teams are, like, has a lot less people on it, you kind of just want to just run out there, use your autoloader when you're fully loaded, and just rush people. And just take them apart, because you have 5 shots. 5 times 390. Well, let's do 5 times 4. That's 2,000. Quick math. So your clip can do 1,950 damage. So that's actually a lot. And it's when tanks are like really numbered down and there's not that many left, doing 1,950 hit points of damage to one single tank you should be able to clip out multiple tanks. Now right here, I didn't really realize the E100 just got killed. And so that's kind of why I'm trying to run away from the E100. And trying to like come up here and spot him and put my binocs up. Because I'm trying to figure out what the E100 is. But didn't realize he got killed until about this point. I'm like, where's the E100? See, I put my binocs, I'm like, where is he? I'm confused. I do know the light tank's over there. Then, I think I finally do see his dead tank. I was like, oh, he must have died. I don't know when he died, but he died. But, yeah, as soon as I got tracked by the Tiger Shark, or the light tank, I got the E100 died. The E100 died. So, basically, bad chat. Play it very beginning, snipe, and like active scout, and you could somewhat pass the scout. And at the very end, you want to like rush people and just put your entire clip in. But make sure, since you are an autoloader, that you are fully loaded, because you're very dangerous when your clip is fully loaded. Okay? That's how you want to fight in battles. Also, pretty much, you can take out pretty much all light tanks without having too much of a trouble, because you have 1,800 hit points, and even if you meet the 13105, you have a bigger clip. Now, especially when the 13105 just came out, the 13105 was just better than the bat chat. Then they nerfed it once or twice. I don't remember how many times, but The 13105 got a reload nerf. No, they got 2 reload nerfs. Huh, why do they keep nerfing tanks? They have autoloaders and nerf them twice. That's weird. But anyway, 13105 video was earlier today. This is the Bat Chat video. As you can see, the speed's pretty nice. Getting at the top speed fairly good. And also, remember the thing about saying hit points. I mean, not hit points. Ammo. You don't have a lot. So, if I do, like, quick math. 3,000, let's see, 30 tons, 400, that's 12,000. If I do this right, you should have about 9,000 potential damage. You know what? I'm just gonna search it. You know what? I'm just gonna figure this out while I'm just kind of driving around. So 390 times 30. Whoop. Oops. I didn't really think I would need to say the potential damage. Oh, no, I was wrong. 11,700. So, yeah, you don't have a lot of playable room to kill people, to, like, miss shots with this tank. You gotta really conserve your ammo in this tank. But anyway, did 6,200 damage, and we should be top of the leaderboards, honestly, because we did 6,200. And that was only a second mastery badge, and you can see how people play this tank, because, yeah, if I ever switch to the leaderboards, which is top leaderboards, if you like this video, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember SLAPAFISH, because why would not? And peace out, see ya.